If anything happens to me, take my purse. It's got all our important papers and take my keys, okay?
Oh, it's packed by yesterday. Yeah?
Which department?
How you doing?
Got a light on the work?
Yeah, you're like right here. Come here.
What's the problem? We're here for some reason.
Yeah, she called you. She's being crazy. She's leaving the lights on 24 hours. She started doing that about a week ago so she can jack up the bill and say it's because of me. I went in the living room to turn the lights off. She come over and I told her, you know, you need to leave these off. The electric bill's going to be through the roof. She come over and was like, these are my lights. And she started mouthing off to me. And I would go over to turn the light off. She put her hand up, tried to block me from turning it off. And so she walked back and forth. Like, I go to turn one off, she walked over there and tried to keep me from turning it, but moving her, trying to block my hand, like reaching out to hit me. And I pushed the light switch down. And so I told her, you know what, your electric bill, I'm the one that's going to have to pay because you don't have a job, you know, and I'm going to have to pay these bills. And she started mouthing off to me, you're not going to pay anything. You haven't paid anything anyway. You think you can just live here for free. And started mouthing off to me and all this stuff again. And I told her she needed to be respectful to me. And that while I was here, she needed to be respectful when she spoke to me. She started accusing me of assault and battery. She kept mouthing off to me and mouthing off to me.
Her hand's bleeding from you hitting her hand.
I know, there was no blood on her hand.
Well, it is.
Well, it's not just bleeding, it's because she did something to it to make you think that. There was no blood in her hand at all. And she's telling you that because she cut herself. And she tried to kill herself twice in the last year. She's a psychiatric patient on psychiatric.
Well, how did you know that?
Because she told me that after I moved in here. She was one night in here saying that she was going to kill herself. Sitting there saying that well, that's what I'm planning on doing. But, you know, all I'm doing is simple things, trying to turn off light switches, and she's going nuts through the roof. And, you know, I'm like, what the heck is going on here? It's irrational behavior. And she stopped going to her treatment plan with her therapist and stuff.
Why isn't he in school?
Because last night I couldn't leave him here. He's an honor student, okay?
He's 14?
He's 14. He goes to Magnolia Charter, and he's an honor student. And last night I had to work, and I had to take him with me because of the way she was acting yesterday. I didn't want to leave him at home by himself. So when we got home, I got off work at midnight last night and came home, and she, you know, was home in bed and stuff. But
okay, rewind and play. Why isn't he in school today?
Because he was tired last night. That's why. If you can call the school and they'll tell you he's only missed 3 or 4 days since the beginning of the school year. They missed 2 weeks. Well, you know, he's not trilling or anything. I'm his mother. I'm a substitute teacher at that school. So, you know, I don't know what the concern is here, but they started to, why isn't he in school? And I was just making it like he was trilling or something. Because I let him stay home today. Because he was tired last night. So this is all stuff that they're pulling out of the air. It's got nothing to do with anything. You know, all I want to do is try to save on the electric bill. So
well, you haven't paid anything anyway.
I haven't had to. I've done 7 or 8 hours worth of work, which was our deal. But for January's rent, I would do housework for her.
What's your plan? What's your plan to moving?
You know what? I have a caseworker that I've talked to, and I'll be glad to discuss that with her. I'm not sure what your issue is.
Well, see, I have enough, as the words go, probable cause, reasonable suspicion,
Right.
put you in jail.
Okay,
So,
well, you know what, then you can talk to my lawyer. I haven't done anything wrong.
Listen, we can do that, okay? And then you can-
What's your name?
Corporal Herky.
What's your badge number?
Okay.
What's your badge number? Okay, could you tell me what it is? My sister's a captain in the Shreveport Police.
Good.
What's your badge number?
I have to call her.
Okay, great. What's your badge number?
622.
Thank you, sir. Is there anything else I
Who's
can
your
do for
sister?
you?
We'll call her out here.
Leanne Culver.
I don't know who this is.
She works at the airport. She's a captain in the Shreveport Police there. Well, she wears a Shreveport Police uniform. Okay. Yes, she does.
Anyway, so see, we're trying to.
February 5th was when I was supposed to pay her, okay? She started asking me last week, I need money for my car insurance. Then it was, I need money for my cable bill. Then it was, I need money for my $130 iPhone bill, okay? I moved in here with everything arranged. Before I moved in here, I was moving into a shelter when she called me and told me to come on anyway. Okay? So that's it. I haven't done anything wrong, and I'm not ripping anybody off. And I'm not going to have somebody jumping down my throat when I'm doing something that's helping her and saving her electric bill money. That's not going to happen. And she's not going to bow by me.
You can't touch her anymore?
I didn't touch her. She was blocking me. She was the one.
She's blocking you.
Yeah. You reached to this and that's getting me. That's assault and battery on me. Yeah, it is. You weren't here, so how would you know anyway? And why would you believe what she has to say?
Well, she got an injury.
No, she didn't have an injury. She wasn't injured. I have it on video. She wasn't bleeding anywhere. She's saying that. It's on here. Well, you get a subpoena, I'll tell it to you.
Well, you
But
said
if
you
you
want a
think you're going to
video.
videotape me, okay. What is your point? What else? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can be here all day.
Okay, well, you can leave now because you're done with me.
I can
okay?
be here all
I haven't
day.
done anything wrong. That's it.
Through this investigation, I can stay
Okay,
here.
then we'll go to court and I'll play the videos for the judge. But I'm not going to have somebody coming in here and mouthing off to me when I'm just turning off a light switch, okay? And you want to accuse me of assault and battery? I haven't done anything to her. That's it. And she's not going to jump down my throat like she did all day yesterday and got her homeless boyfriend, Charles, to do too, and bringing this woman, Vicky, in my face, getting in my face, swinging a telephone book at me like she was in the kitchen. That's not going to happen either. Uh-huh.
If you had a video, it would help us to alleviate what we have to do, like right now, if you have a video.
Okay,
Say that
well-
happened that we could look at,
Yeah.
and then that way it'll clear up anything we have. And
Right.
if we
What
know
cut does she have on her hand? What cut does she have?
I just got it.
Okay, because there wasn't anything on her bleeding or nothing. I didn't slap her and beat her.
What,
I just-
the only thing
Okay.
she's got dry hands,
Uh-huh.
okay, and you probably hit her hand and it's...
No, there was no blood at all. That's a lie. If she did that to herself. If she tried to kill herself 3 times in a year, it's probably very likely that she did it to herself. No. You want to see my videos, you go to a judge and get a subpoena. That's it.
What are you saying?
I haven't hurt her. Why are you going to believe a psychiatric person that tried to kill herself 3 times over a school teacher?
You're saying that you didn't do something, it's evidence to it, so...
Okay, yeah, and my question is, why are you listening to somebody that's on psychiatric disability that's trying to kill themselves 3 times?
We don't know that.
Well, you can go pull her records and
No,
see.
we don't pull...
Okay, is there anything else I can do for you? Do what?
Who else is in there when this occurred?
Just me and her. She's sitting there saying I wasn't doing this. She said, Vicki coming in and said, well, did you say something to her, darling? She said, no. I was sitting there, I didn't say anything at all. Nothing.
Did you throw water on her?
No, I didn't do anything like that.
What?
Well, she's crazy. You ought to go and see the laundry room. She pulled the Christmas tree down and started throwing it all over the place and threw it all over the laundry room. She gets violent, and she'll tell you that. She's got a history of doing stuff like that. She's been doing that before. She goes crazy now.
Well, these are all bad things. Why would you...
Okay, well, you know what? She lured us in here. I'm not even sure she lives here because something's going on here. When I moved in here, I swear you're not going to believe this, that bathroom floor was black. The toilet was black. The kitchen counters and all that. I spent 7 or 8 hours cleaning this house, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I scrubbed that kitchen for like 4 hours. It was covered with roaches, dirt this thick. There was all kinds of household tools and everything all piled up all over that counter. And I did all that work, and now I was